Well, hello, my friends. My name is Jason Levine, worldwide product evangelist for Adobe, healing people daily with the power of digital video. And in this training movie, we're going to talk about Encore CS3's workspaces and bringing media directly into Encore from Bridge. And what I think you'll find is that what's really cool about this particular workflow is that it showcases that Bridge is truly an integrated part of Production Premium, bridging the gap between all of the applications using very common techniques like drag and drop, and even offers you the ability to build things directly, like slideshows and timelines, directly from the Bridge. So to start, though, we're going to talk about workspaces. And if you go to the upper right-hand corner of any of the CS3 applications in Production Premium, you'll see that we have the workspaces. And by default, we give you a couple that are custom-tailored to fit specific workflows, things like menu design. So if we choose menu design, you can see that it pulls up panels that you need, things like the characters panel, the styles panel. The point here, of course, is to keep the interface clean and to only give you the panels that you need for that specific workflow. It saves time, gives you total creative control, and allows you to keep moving, keep going, keep creating, keep exporting content, etc., etc. Now, for the moment, we're going to focus on the slideshow design workspace because I'm going to show you how we can build a slideshow directly by using Bridge. Remember, of course, that you can create your own workspaces simply by choosing New Workspace. And you can always reset a workspace back to its default look and feel just by choosing this reset option here. So I'm going to choose slideshow design, and then we're going to bounce into the Bridge. Now for that, we're going to use File Browse. And this is something common across all the CS3 applications. When you want to launch the Bridge, you go to File, Browse, and boom, Bridge pulls up. Now what we're looking at here is a series of JPEGs, and I can select these, and as you can see, we can look at all the metadata and all the file properties and learn the dimensions and everything that we need to know about these files. And of course, I could bring these files in one by one into Encore, but what's really nice is that directly from Bridge, I can select all of these files here. I can go up to the File menu and choose Open in Encore As, and you'll see that I have four options: Asset, Menu, Timeline, and Slideshow. And in this case, I'm going to choose the slideshow. And when I do that, it takes all those images, brings them into Encore, creates the slideshow for me, which I can see here, and I can double click on that. When I do that, it brings it into the slideshow editor panel, and we're ready to roll, ready to begin modifying the slideshow, adding pans and zooms, whatever. So the idea by doing this through Bridge is that it really saves time because it does it all in one quick step. And really, there's two main elements of Production Premium, two main themes: saving time, but still giving you total creative control. And nowhere is that more apparent than when using Bridge together with Encore CS3. So let's go back to Bridge for just a second, and let's bring in some additional media, something like some video. And specifically, I want to bring this video in as timelines. Now, I can make the timelines myself in Encore, but if we want to keep to that saving time concept, this just allows us to do it that much faster. Now, you can see here that I have a QuickTime movie. If I click on this, it previews directly inside Bridge. So Bridge will allow you to preview all of your media. Now, I can drag and drop this, which I'll do in just a second, but I actually want to build the timeline here, save myself some time. So once again, File, Open in Encore As, Timeline. It takes that QuickTime movie, creates the timeline for me. We can see it here. Double click on this, and boom, there it is. Ready to go. We can now add chapter markers and begin linking this to a menu quickly. Now the last element here is the drag and drop. And sometimes you want to do this because it's also just fast and convenient. So I'm going to shrink Bridge down for just a second. Let's move it over here. And let's pull in some audio files. For instance, I want to bring in an audio soundtrack for my slideshow, something to accompany all my JPEGs. Well, once again, I can click on this AAF file. Bridge allows me to preview it, and I can simply take it directly from Bridge, click, drag, boom, drop inside Encore's project panel, and begin working. And the great thing about this is so fast because you can just drag and drop all different types of media quickly, directly into Encore CS3, into After Effects, into Premiere Pro, into Sound Booth, whatever. Simple, easy integration with Bridge and these applications. So the last element here with using Bridge is, what if I can't find something, right? This is always the case now. People have multiple hard drives. Maybe it's embedded somewhere many, many folders deep on your root drive, and you just can't find it. In this case, we might be looking for something like an FLV file, which Bridge also allows you to preview. Well, if I go up to the Edit menu and I choose Find, it now pulls up the Find dialog. Now I want to look on just the root of my hard drive, so I'm going to choose Macintosh HD. And then you have all of your search criteria. Now if you drop down this first one, you can see document type, file name, file size, an enormous amount of criteria here, all metadata. We know that we're looking for an Adobe Flash video file, so I'm going to choose document type equals Now this is probably the coolest drop-down in the whole Find dialog, because you can literally search for anything. 3GP, Flash Video, AIFF, CSV files, PNG files, MPEG files, QuickTime Video, Soundbooth scores. I mean, it's just an enormous amount of capability here. Simple to use, easy. We're going to choose Adobe Flash Video. We're going to match if any criteria are met, and we're going to include all subfolders. And when I click on Find, there we go. All of my Flash videos are displayed. And what's also really cool, as just mentioned, is that Bridge allows you to preview those FLVs directly. So if I click on this one here, this Aquo Brand Wash,
center your focus on the dot in the center.
Boom, I get my preview. I can click on any one of these here and instantly locate the piece of media that I'm looking for. Now, if you just noticed, when I went to use this search engine, you probably thought, wow, that was really fast. Well, indeed. And that's just yet again another one of the enhancements made to Bridge CS3. Highly optimized for searching, and it's just a wonderful way to find all of your media so that you can begin working in the application, create your content, and get it out to the web, get it out to Blu-ray disc, whatever. So once again, just showcasing a little bit of the integration between Bridge CS3, Encore CS3, and the ease in doing so for not only dragging and dropping, for building your projects directly from Bridge in Encore, previewing all of your different types of media, image files, audio files, QuickTimes, Flash Video, and the like, and just really integrating the whole suite together with Bridge CS3 in Production Premium.